Ok, hôm nay là ngày 29 tháng 11 năm 2018. Oh my god, black my view, I can't see. Minnesota hiện tại rất có nhiều snow. Tối hôm qua nó tuyết nhiều lắm và hôm nay lái xe thì hiện tại ở ngoài đang là 28 độ F ha. Và ở trong này thì rất là ấm tại tôi bật heat lên xe cả nửa tiếng. Tôi có cái auto starter ấy. Cái tôi bật xe lên và nó nóng nửa tiếng nên bây giờ trong xe nó nóng lắm, nhưng mà ngoài chỉ có 28 độ, 32 độ là nước nó đông lạnh, đúng không các bạn? Hôm nay tôi nói chuyện có vẻ như bị nghẹt mũi tại vì tôi đang bị, nó gọi là sore throat đó, tức là bị I got a tickle in my throat, right? A sore throat. And this is Minnesota and it's winter, so I'm getting a cold, I think, a virus. It's gonna take the body a week to fight it, so I'm gonna fight it. Natural immunity, right? So here in Minnesota right now it's very cloudy with chemtrails. You don't know what chemtrail is? Why don't you research it? Okay, chemtrail is what's gonna kill you and me and everybody by 2030. Okay, what is chemtrail? Chemtrail is consists of aluminum, strontium, and barium. Those are the chemical of metals, right? The small dust nanotechnology that will kill us. They're doing us a soft kill, meaning they will kill us in our sleep very slowly. The smart dust technology will seep into your skin, and you will get under control of their influence. They influence you to do maybe commit suicide and all that stuff. But smart dust technology is here and it's very true. We need to research it, okay? And the whole sky, clouds, you know, they're clumpy like a cottony ball, right? But these clouds are like the whole blanket of the sky. It's like somebody pulled a blanket on the sky. Sometimes you see waves, like upside down ocean waves, but it's the clouds and it's very high up there. Clouds are usually 1 or 2 miles high only, but these clouds are like 5 or 7 miles high, very, very high, okay? So if you don't know it, I urge you to research smart dust technology. If you don't know that already, then here's what got me awakened, okay? I researched flat earth, okay? The earth is flat and stationary. This is the sign of flat earth right here. You see someone take picture and they do like this, right on the chest, I mean they're a flat earth believer, okay? And I'm one of those. The reason why is this. Think, if a photographer can take a picture that is 273 miles long, like from one peak of a mountain to another peak of a mountain, and they can see the peak of the mountain, that means Earth does not have the globe curvature. It's missing like 6 miles of curvature in that instance, okay? 273 miles. If it's not flat and stationary, it's not flat, then you can't take picture that far, okay? Also, the railgun of the Navy, it can shoot over 100 miles straight. It has to have a line of sight laser, right? It paint the target and shoot, and laser beam go and hit the target. If Earth is a globe and it curves like a ball, then you can't shoot like that, okay? And another thing that proved flat Earth is, you know, those measuring liquid green thing that people used to build houses, right? The leveler, it would only work at the top of the globe, right? It wouldn't work on the side, like say in France or underneath under Australia, because that flat leveler has to work on a flat surface only. If that works, then it proves that Earth is flat, right? What about sundial? If you have a sundial, just say the clock, if it's upside down or on a sideway, and the Earth and the sun is on top of the globe, right? And let's say you're in France and you're supposed to be sideways, the Earth is spinning and you're on one side or the other, or underneath or on the top, then that sundial wouldn't work, right? Agreed? Okay. Another thing that proves Earth is flat is constellations, the stars. They have been in the exact same position for thousands of years. we're supposed to have moved, since the Big Bang Theory, 14 billion years ago, supposed to move like trillion of miles in space, right? No. Every night you go out, the stars are in the same position. During the night, it moves a little bit, but it doesn't, like in the winter, if the sun is in the middle, the winter is, you should see different. If the earth is on this side, and then summer is on this side, and then spring is on this side, and then fall in the back of my head. Imagine my head is the sun, okay? Earth here, here. Then a big difference like that, you will see the constellation position change. But all seasons, winter, falls, all that, the constellation are stationary. They're the same. So use your logic and think, how can that be if Earth is a globe, right? Mm-hmm. And my friends, there are no satellites, okay? The cell phone does not use satellite technology. Satellite does not work and cannot exist, okay? You go up in the space, it's dark and cold, right? And most of the metals and stuff, they melt around 1500 degrees to 2000 degrees, right? But in the thermosphere and in space, it's freezing cold. So how can the wirings of, you see the space, the satellite, you see how they made with tin foil, gold foil, and wirings and all that. How can those fragile things work up there, okay? And how does it position itself on Earth exactly? I asked someone that, and they say, oh, micro adjustment of anti-gravity. Yeah, but it's up in space. It's empty. If you give a thrust to move the satellite, thrust against what? Here on Earth, you have air. You thrust against air, so you move forward, the airplane, right? On the ocean, on the water, you thrust against the water, and it moves forward, right? But up there in space, it's empty space. What do you thrust against to have your object move? Even, the rocket, the space station, all that. Then, if the Earth is a globe, wouldn't Earth spin and crash into those satellites and into the space station, or leave them behind in empty space? Because Earth is spinning forward and move away in different positions in empty space, right? Then how can those 15,000 satellites chase after Earth? And supposedly if you Google satellites and then you Google the Earth, right, the blue ball, you will see like 15,000. It's like a whole bunch of sands covering the whole Earth. But whenever NASA do a live feed of spacewalk or how to say the International Space Station live feed, you see vast darkness. There's no single satellite. It's supposed to be 15,000. You see them like bees up there, but no, nothing. So, and spacewalks are always done underwater at the NASA center, okay, in the tank, big water. That's why you feel the floaty thing. And sometimes some of the video they say NASA lies, you will see the bubbles, and someone say, oh yeah, they capture an alien flying through. No, those are bubbles because they done under the tank, under the blue screen, and then they superimpose it, okay? And about 2 days ago, NASA come out that they land the vehicle on Mars, right? NASA said that. And guess what? The vehicle landed on Mars, and they take picture of Mars, and someone posted a picture of the bath bombs, okay? They look exactly alike. So Mars supposed to be always, how to say, red planet with the desert like and stuff, right? Hot, because Mars is hot, Venus is cool, right? And they show that this new NASA Mars is all white and dotty, very dots. And someone take a whole bunch of pictures, like 8 of the bath bombs that people, you and I usually take bath with. They look exactly the same. So basically, they use the bath bombs and trying to lie to you that, a vehicle landed on Mars and here are the pictures. So NASA lies, okay? NASA. If you go on YouTube, you will get a lot of videos that debunk NASA spacewalk and they prove that they were done and take pictures and superimpose on the green screen that NASA done all the spacewalks under the tank somewhere, in a big tank of water at NASA Center. How can the space station, not freeze to death? And imagine the air It's been 20 years since they have that space station up there. Can you imagine the stench? And then in space, you're not supposed to use water, and these scientists are supposed to be floating in space, and they squirting water all everywhere, and that's just lies, okay? That's just green screen technology like the Matrix, and they make it look cool. But if you have true space, then you would you would destroy equipment up there. So wake up to flat Earth first, and you will find out many other stuff. Conspiracy, okay? You should also look into they call it Antarctica Treaty. There are 54 nations that signed the Antarctica treaties, okay? And Antarctica, there's something mysterious about it. They don't want you to know. They basically hiding something big up there. Like the continent is supposed to be bigger than anything, and bigger than the United States, and has a lot of good minerals. I think the elite are gonna kill us, and gonna go there and hide from these chemtrail. Okay, I'm in the parking lot right now. Hey, thank you very much for watching. Oh, chào Cindy, chào anh, chào buổi sáng. Cindy, I love you. You're my fan, huh? Thank you Steven, Dylan, Tran. Okay, I'm here at my interpretation assignment, so I need to turn off and go into interpreting. Thank you very much, and you can reach me at email farmalan, ALAN, farmalan at Gmail, or my cell number 952-288-1560. You can text me if you want. Thank you. Bye bye.